The story of the rich young man is one of the saddest in the Gospels. It is the only instance recorded in the Gospels of someone who was called directly, personally, and individually by Jesus, who refused the invitation. And he went away sad. I often wonder what happened to that young man later. We're left to wonder because the Gospels tell us nothing more about him. Did he ever meet Jesus again? We don't know. Did he find happiness in his great wealth, or did he remain sad for the whole of his life? Did he often think back and remember the look of love that Jesus had for him? Did he ever say, "If only I had accepted the invitation"? If only. They are cruel words that can cause pain and sadness for the whole of one's life. How many people go through life tormented by those two little words, if only? There may well be people who have experienced the love of Jesus and his kind invitation, but like the young man, they have gone away sad, thinking perhaps that Jesus was asking too much of them. It may be the call to religious life or priesthood, or to become a missionary. It may be an invitation to get more involved in the mission of the church and the building of the kingdom. It may be the challenge to give generously to the poor, to do something for the homeless, for refugees or migrants. Or maybe to spend more time in prayer, to get to know Jesus better through the pages of the Gospel. It could also be the call to give up something harmful in our lives, something that damages our relationship with God or with the people around us. Whatever it is that Jesus asks of us, we can be sure that it is for our good and for our happiness in this world and the next. Jesus never asks anything of anyone without first looking steadily at them and loving them. The Gospels tell us of many people whose lives were transformed radically by the loving glance of Jesus. Think of the apostles and disciples who were loved by Jesus and accepted wholeheartedly the call to follow him, even though in their human weakness they often failed to live up fully to the call they had received. Think of the many saints down through the centuries who gave up everything they had to follow Jesus because they had experienced his love. And they were happy people, all of them, even those who went happily to a martyr's death. But there are some who did not allow themselves to be won over, who went away sad, and maybe spent the rest of their lives saying, "If only." It would be sad indeed if we were to spend the rest of our lives saying, "If only."